if we can bring four, five, six, seven offers to the table, now you got options.
Yes.
And now you can have this auction style process where now the buyers are gonna, submit their best, put their best foot forward and give you the best offer they can. And with those options, you can pick the best one that's right for you. And it might not always be the highest number. Structure is a
Agreed.
big thing.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't want to stick around for 3 years. Maybe you want to you'll be around, you stick around for 12 months as a consultant, make sure that it gets out for the right foot, but you just want to be done. Maybe you want to roll over some equity and you want a second bite at the apple and you want to grow the business with your new partner. Um, and so there's structure is probably the biggest thing. It's not always the most amount of money. Obviously, that's really nice to have is the most money you can, but it's
Yeah.
also got to be a right fit culturally. You got to be, maybe you want to, your legacy is important or your team's important. Like all those things come into play. It's not just as easy as selling your business and be done with it. There's a lot of factors that go into it. And that is why, we exist. We pay for ourselves many times over. A lot of times we're getting, multiple offers and getting you a best deal possible. And it can be, over the price that we think it can be because we are creating those multiple offers and that auction style process to get you hopefully the highest number.
Competitive process.
Yeah.
Let's unpick that a little bit, why it's so important. It's not for everyone, but for many, it is good to have options. So let's elaborate on that one for a bit.
So now let's say we collect, 15 IOIs. So those are businesses that are or owner or buyers that are genuinely interested in your company.
Yeah.
And so now it's like, okay, six buyers, submit an LOI or a letter of intent to purchase the business, and that's where we're gonna get, the best offers. We got other offers that are higher here, like,
Yeah.
and just helping them understand that, if you can come up here, do this differently, or maybe, more of a structure, less of an earnout or whatever the case may be. That is really the process where we're trying to get them to submit, their final offer. Like if we really want this thing, we better step up and put our best foot forward and submit a great LOI. And so at that point, now we've brought in, 15 IOIs, got them down to, six letters of intent to purchase.
Perfect.
Us as the advisor, you as our client, you as a seller, that's when we have the most leverage. And that's when we have options, and that's where we gotta look at picking the best structure and deal for our client.